Welcome everyone to a very special episode of The Darkest Dungeon. So, after all the contemplating and all the waiting, and certainly doing some research, in this episode we are going to be taking on We Are the Flame, the first Darkest Dungeon mission. This is a very serious deal. The whole reason for playing this game in the first place is to eventually reach these several missions we have to do in the Darkest Dungeon. There are 4 of them. And completing those 4 missions instantly wins you the game. Regardless of what else you have done, this is the goal of the game, to beat these missions. As such, I am not going in blind. These levels are a little bit different than other levels in the game. I may have discussed this very early in the playthrough, I may have not, I don't remember. But the Darkest Dungeon is scripted, well, sort of scripted. It is built specifically. The same mobs will always spawn in the same places, and there's the same room layout for each of the levels. So it's possible to know ahead of time what you're going to be fighting. Even with that information, that does not necessarily make the Darkest Dungeon easy, however. And there are a lot of unique effects of the Darkest Dungeon that make it different from other dungeons. I want to talk a little bit about this before we go into it, and as such, I have already done the trinkets for my characters. I've picked my characters. I've already done some upgrades in the hamlet off-screen because I wanted to experiment with what I could do before I went in. I also sold off a lot of trinkets here. I'm not going to go over which trinkets I sold, but most of the duplicates and the ones we're never going to use I sold to make enough money to buy these upgrades. One of the big mechanics is in each floor of the Darkest Dungeon, if you are successful, the characters can never return to the dungeon. They receive the never again debuff. Right? They're horrified from what they saw. They will never go back, regardless of their stress. That's if you win. If you lose or retreat, somebody's going to automatically be killed. So if you retreat and you realize it's all over, somebody's just going to randomly die, and they will also never go back, and they'll suffer, I believe they will be put very close to a heart attack with raw stress. So if you lose, or if you think you're going to lose, retreating is sort of bad. I mean, it's still worth doing if you think you're going to lose, but you're going to lose a character anyway, and everybody else is going to have so much stress it'll take weeks to burn that off. So it's bad if you lose, and if you win, it's not much better. It means whatever 4 characters you choose can never return to the Darkest Dungeon again, which is why you need at least 16 characters, because there are 4 floors of the Darkest Dungeon, so 4 teams of 4, and they have to be different teams. Like I said, these 4 characters, who happen to be, I believe our occultist is the only character that's unnamed. We've got Kang from the beginning of the playthrough, Psycho Orc 99 from the beginning of the playthrough. They're our first 2 characters, actually. And then Richmond, who came in a little bit later. And our occultist is going to be the team for taking on this dungeon. If they win, they can never go back. This is it. This is Kang and Psycho Orc's only foray into the dungeon. I thought it would be ironic to have them kill the final boss, but that's just not going to happen with the team that I have. I also thought it might be possible to do all 4 Darkest Dungeon missions back to back, and now I think that may not be possible. So this playthrough may be a lot longer than I thought. But we're going to try at least this one tonight and see how we do. So, I want to go over what's changed. First of all, every character now is running 5/5 gear and weapons. They're max level there. The trinkets we're going to be running for our occultist are Book of Sanity and Junia's Head. Book of Sanity obviously counters the stress part of Junia's Head. Junia's Head, just a big healing boost. Pretty simple. The occultist is here not just for healing though. First, he's here because he marks. Well, what benefits from the mark? Kang, pistol shot benefits very heavily, and collect bounty benefits hugely from that mark. However, the enemies we're fighting are also human, which means not only does he get the 90% damage bonus you're seeing on screen there, he also gets the 35% damage bonus versus humans, giving him 125% damage, plus the critical hit and accuracy bonus of the focus ring. So Richmond is going to be doing some massive damage, assuming the occultist, who has higher speed, acts before him and uses vulnerability hex. If for whatever reason the occultist can't act, Richmond can also prepare his own mark, which then Kang can use pistol shot to follow up on. I've changed Richmond around completely. He no longer uses uppercut, no longer uses finish him. We do some stunning here, but not a lot of stunning. Instead, I gave him the flashbang so he can actually be the stunner. This will help with the boss, the shuffling horror. If we get shuffled around, flashbang is still useful. That's also why he runs caltrops, an ability, but it's also useful from every position. And again, useful for bosses because it gives him that huge negative speed debuff and increases the damage we deal to it, on top of being another bleed. Enemies here are surprisingly weak to bleed, which is weird, considering they bleed you a lot. Of course, we're going to take a Crusader. This is a great mission for a Crusader. I believe he gets the damage bonus on his Smite. He may not. Stunning Blow is kind of iffy, but we're going to keep it. It's another stun we can add to the repertoire. Inspiring Cry is going to be the best ability of our entire party, because it's going to be the only ability that can heal and reduce stress, and increase Torchlight all at the same time. So we're going to be using a lot of that. And Holy Lance, first time this playthrough I brought it up. So the boss here can shuffle characters around, and universally, the Crusader is terrible in the back two positions. The only reason I'm running Holy Lance is so we can do something. If the boss shuffles us to the back positions, Holy Lance can be useful in running up to the front position and slicing in for huge damage. He's running the Eldritch Slayer's Ring because everything here is Eldritch. And he's running Fortifying Garlic to boost his bleed resistance. On Kang, we are running the Ethereal Crucifix to, again, give him a huge damage boost against Eldritch, but also bleed resist. Richmond is the only character that has bad bleed resist. I'll go back to items. So Kang, Crucifix, and Gunslinger's Buckle. What's the Buckle do? 20% range damage, 15% range accuracy. Excellent. I mean, he's not going to miss a lot. Enemies have high dodge here. It also means that his two melee skills are going to be a little worse. Then why am I bringing them? Because Open Vein can bleed, and again, enemies have relatively bad bleed resistance here. The boss has terrible bleed resistance, which is why we're going to stack bleed on him with Open Vein. Wicked Slice is still okay, but Pistol Shot is going to be the real deal here. Tracking Shot and Pistol Shot are going to be what we want. So I look forward to being able to use those. Finally, well, actually we'll go to Richmond next. Overture Box and Focus Ring Wombo combo. I've been using it a ton in this playthrough. We have our Pure Glass Cannon here for Richmond. It's a little bit risky, but he's going to be able to deal a ton of damage, crit all the time, and if he can attack after somebody marks, that thing is dead. Like, it's going down. The annoying Eldritch human bandits we'll see here are just going to get destroyed by Richmond. And that Eldritch, I don't believe the priests are human at all, but we'll still do good damage against them. And finally, the Fortifying Garlic and Eldritch Slayer's Ring, so Psycho Orc does even more damage on top of his damage passive on Smite, 25% more because everything here is Eldritch, and then Fortifying Garlic to increase his Blight, Disease, and Bleed resistance, mainly for that bleed. The bleeds here are very, very, very strong. And I'm not sure if I'm going to run, I think I'm going to disable Open Vein actually and run Duelist Advance until we get to the boss, if I can remember, and then switch from Duelist Advance over to Open Vein. Alrighty, so that is the character list. I don't believe there's anything else I need to show off in town. We did do some things. We did sell some items, did buff some characters. Really everything I just showed you is what we did. We upgraded skills, we bought weapons and armor, made our characters more powerful, and the penalty for winning or losing this mission is extremely high. So, but if we can get Darkest Dungeon 1 completed here, We Are the Flame, then that'll knock off these 4 characters from ever being usable again in this dungeon, but it will still allow them to be used in our dungeons, and it will get us one step closer to eventually beating this game. So, the game's going to warn us here. If a Darkest Dungeon quest is abandoned, not all heroes are guaranteed to survive. Someone must sacrifice himself to hold off the fiends during the retreat. We're still going to embark. Okay, so what provisions do you bring? Well, first of all, you're gonna bring everything, because food means you get to heal, so why not? Shovels, useless. No curio interacts with them. Don't bring them. Anti-venom, pretty darn useless. It would require you to get blighted, and I don't think any enemies here can actually blight you. I don't think. Bandage, super useful by all of them. Even though I've got 9 here, it still is going to be tough to try to ration those 9 out. Everything here bleeds you, and the bleeds are terribly bad. So hopefully we don't get bled too much. I'll be able to kill what we got before the bleeds kill us. Another reason we're bringing the occultist is, sure, the bleeds are powerful here, but if he rolls high on his heal, or even moderately high for that matter, he's going to pretty much negate the bleed at least for a couple of turns. If he rolls like a 20, which is almost average for a high-level occultist that has Junia's head, maybe not 20, maybe 15. That's like 3 turns of bleed damage we can negate, whereas the Vestal can't do that. Vestal just can't hit that high in numbers without critting. So, hopefully, with a little bit of luck here, the occultist will be alright. We won't hit too many zeros. Holy water, very good. Very, very good. Well, pretty good. I think if I want to bring more than... Let's see, we got a stack here. Yeah, let's actually bring max, because holy water, you know, gives you resistances, bleed resistance in general, so we'll bring that. Torches, yep, let's bring probably max torches, and keys are useless here. Laudanum is useless because nothing can inflict horror, I believe. So herbs, I don't know if we're going to use herbs or not, so in that case, this is the Darkest Dungeon, we're going to bring them. We spent a ton of money just in provisions and a ton of money off camera before this episode, but we can make it back with future excursions, and these are the one missions you don't want to go in understaffed. So we have our provisions and we have our gear, and I can't wait to meet you guys at the entrance to the Darkest Dungeon.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Occultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Now, if that isn't one of the most epic entrances for a level, I don't know what is. Here we go. And here we are, at the entrance to the Darkest Dungeon. We are the flame is the battle cry of our heroes, but will they last? It's time to find out. And take a look at this map. I know I've commented so many times before on the different maps, but this one's truly unique, folks. It's just a hallway. Now, there's more to the map than this, but how the Darkest Dungeon maps work is that you can't get scouting pings here, I don't believe. And we'll see if it happens, but I'm pretty sure scouting is impossible. Randomized scouting is impossible, and you will always know of the rooms adjacent to the room you're in. So in the case here, every time once we walk into that room, we're going to know where we can go. It's the same layout every time, and scouting is not randomized. It's going to happen at specific intervals. So the whole level isn't just this walkway, but the level will expand as we go on. Anyway, I'm ready. Everyone's pretty low stress except for our occultist. We'll work on that. Everyone has the right abilities. Let me do some work here because I don't like the way this looks. Let's go bounty, mark, flashbang, caltrough, just so it fixes down on my hotbar. And same here. Just because this bothers me. Okay. Alright. Here we go, folks. Let the madness begin.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Alright. There's a bit more exposition from Wayne June. We're going to want to keep this torchlight up fairly high, but this first fight isn't much of a threat, so we'll take it with low light, or with whatever light we have at this point. Here they are, the rapturous cultists. So, these guys are the key to winning the entire level. They're effectively zombie mobs that they heal themselves and they can guard enemies. That's all they can do. So, in a case of this situation here, they can't kill us. They can't do anything. Now, the reason why this fight is here is so if you bring in characters that have stress or have other problems, like, I don't know, I'm not sure what else you care, probably just stress, you can use these guys to prevent the stress from building. The important thing is we're going to see cultists or rapturous cultist enemies later in the dungeon, and they are the only way we're going to be able to heal stress. By killing everything else and leaving them alive, we'll be able to at least get 1 or 2 free action rounds of stress healing, and if there's 2 of them, and there are a couple enemy divisions that have 2 of these guys instead of 1, we can infinitely heal stress and health off of that party, which is how we recover. Without these guys, DD1 would be practically impossible. In fact, I think it might be impossible, this level, without them. So, want to point that out. They are the way we can win. And this is kind of showing them off in this first fight here. But we all have no stress, and we just, well, we'll slow it down to try to get the occultist healed, but...
Annihilated.
Alright, flesh to flesh. That's a crappy healing attack. Doesn't really do much. I want to see if we can keep him alive long enough to heal our occultist to some stress. Psycho work there, topping him off. Alright, we're gonna heal. We are on a timer now, so we'll, again, go for a post. Try to heal one more time. We didn't get it. Alright, we should be able to take one more round. So we'll mark it here. I want to get that occultist to 0 stress, so... Okay, we'll kill him next action we get. Whoever has it. Alright.
Obliterated.
Excellent.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright. Now this next fight's a bit nastier.
The
I want to be a
match
max
is
torch
struck.
for it.
A blazing star is born.
I believe it is right here. No, it's right here. Alright.
In radiance, may we
Here it
find
is.
victory.
Occultist Priest. So again, it's a brief tutorial showing off what types of enemies you'll come across here in the dungeon. This kind of stinks that Kang went first because he can't use his pistol shot because he's in position 1. But these guys do insane bleed damage and insane stress. So we'll kill him as fast as we can. Hopefully we get to attack with one of the other characters before he gets to go. Nope. The finger. Terrifying bleed attack that can do massive bleed damage. In the case of Richmond here, he's down. He'll be down 12 health if we let it soak in. I'm actually gonna let it soak because we can heal it with the occultist. Never mind. We're gonna kill this thing right now. Ignore what I said. Heal that up and get rid of him. Get him out of here. He does survive. We're gonna wipe this guy right out.
Continue the onslaught.
Alright.
Destroy them all.
So the finger is a very scary attack that we're gonna try to stun people that have that. It stinks because neither of our stunners were acted before him, which means we couldn't stun him. But the finger does very high damage. He only did 7 there, which is lucky. Also has a very high chance to crit and deal stress damage and inflicts a 6-point bleed. That's one of the strongest attacks in this game. So, better bet we'll be seeing a lot of those priests. Alright, we're at good torchlight. What do we got in here? Ah, yes. Double Ascended Brawlers and Occultist. Alright, run for the new god. Resisted the bleed? Okay, so these guys, we've seen cultists before, or at least brawlers, but we haven't seen these ones that are human and eldritch. So, at least I believe they're eldritch. We'll find out. Yeah, well, so you notice that run for the new god there ability that kind of turned demon-like. It's because these guys aren't even human anymore. Nothing in the darkest dungeon can stay sane for long. We don't want to pull him, so I guess we're going to mark one. Actually, let's go for the heal. Why not? Alright. Try to stun this guy here. He resisted it. That stinks. Alright. Let's,
Precision.
big damage out of Kang.
Power.
Yep, he is going to get to act. I wish that stun landed, but Psycho Work dodges it, which is nice. Flesh Wall, which means this annoying grunt is going to guard him. So, let's break that stun. Wipe out this brawler before he can act again.
Their formation is broken.
Kang gets the kill. Alright, right for the new god.
Maintain the offensive.
Did dodge it. Pretty lucky on the dodges so far.
Well struck.
Crit there on the mark. This is gonna be big. Decent stun chance. Probably not gonna kill, so it's worth trying for the stun. We didn't get it. Alright, do your thing, Richmond.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Excellent. And the weak flesh-to-flesh attack. Get up here. Come unto your maker.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And there's that scouting ping, like I said. We're always going to get those pings, because it's scripted to happen. Now, we also get one camp here, and it's important to use that camp at the best time. I believe, yeah, we're going to head down this route here. Down this much shorter hallway. Taking a little bit of stress damage there. But we'll take 2 torches before we enter.
The light. The promise of safety.
This fight's going to be much tougher. Here we go. Oh boy. Alright, so that is a priest. You don't want him here. The priest is scary, but so is the witch. Who do you get rid of first? So this is an annoying topical question that I'm sure people have debated. The priest does do stress damage, but not as bad as she does. And we're just going to have to eat those bleeds, so let's get rid of that witch. She should act next. Nope, apparently this guy does. Cool. Alright, 9 damage. Do we take the bleed from that? We do not. Very nice. Fate's Reveal. Okay, I'd rather have that than the push. Alright, mark. A mark and stress. Point that out there. Do we pull her forward, or do we mark the priest? Do we mark her? Let's mark the priest, because the next attack's going to kill her, I think, regardless of what it is. No, because I'm not running that other ability. Should have... Okay. Darn it. Huge damage potential on the priest. Huge chance to crit as well. Okay, let's go for it. I forgot, I don't have that. I do not have the other one that allows me to attack position 3. Death Lash. Okay. Minimal damage. Bleeds. Nothing. Alright, great. This character is guarded, which sucks. Let's break that guard. Hold one of our characters gets to act next. Please, somebody. For the witch. Ah, not you. Alright, whatever. Pull the witch forward. Okay, I'll take this guy. Really lucky on these dodges. Fate's pull. This could be bad. Excellent dodge there. The fingerless could be bad. Alright, 13 damage. Okay, we got some stress mounting, but no bleed. Excellent.
Decimated.
Alright, no more priest. No more you.
As the fiend
Alright, we gotta
falls,
heal this guy here.
A faint hope blossoms.
He's a stun chance, we're gonna take it. Please land. Yes, alright. Occultist, we need you. I want to try to heal some stress off this fight. Come on, Occultist. We need you, buddy. Alright. Wasn't as big as I'd like to see, but it was something. He did incur the bleed. Okay, you're stunned, so. Throw some caltrops out. Okay. That's even worse. Alright. Well, that's useless. Yep. That's probably gonna bleed too. It does. Okay, we have to heal that now. It's too much damage. Take a bandage. Let's see. Throw some more caltrops out, I think. Nice crit.
Masterfully
Excellent.
executed.
Get rid of this guy. Alright, we can't take damage anymore. It's good. That bleed's gonna kill the... Please heal yourself. Nice, we get an extra turn. Alright, very good. Cultist, come on, man. Bigger than that. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Back in the game. It's gonna die to a dot anyway, so we'll just mark some floor thing. Probably should have thrown a flashbang, actually. Come on, Psycho work. Alright. Oh, crit bonus. Huge. 12 stress heal.
Gains purchase.
Excellent.
Spirits are lifted.
Couldn't ask for a better
Purpose is
turn.
made clear.
Yikes, that was... Alright. We don't want caltrops yet, I don't think. Maybe. No, let's go back to finish him, just in case we get that situation happening again. We want to couch rush for the boss, not beforehand. Okay, we get to walk forward a bit here. And then decide if we want to camp. I don't know. I think we'll do alright. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. Alright. And as you guys can see, the map wraps around a little bit. So we could have chosen either path to take. People seem to like the bottom path more, and I agree. Up there's some more of those witches. We don't want that. Okay, so I think we're going to save our camp and move out on this small walkway here. Take max torchlight.
Lit. The path is clear. We
oh brother, triple priest. Here we go. Alright. Doesn't really matter which order we killed them now, we just want them dead. Luckily Kang's doing great damage. Let's mark one we haven't let's see, we'll stun you I think. Let's mark you. The finger, okay, Psycho Orc can take it. He's got that high bleed resistance. But he bleeds anyway. Lame. Alright, Death Flash. Yep.
How quickly the
Crit
tide
there.
turns.
So again, Psycho Orc can take it. Not good either way. But the crit comes through. Alright. Death Flash. Pretty low damage. Really huge bleed resist lost now. I think it's worth healing this. I want to save him though. Let's go for stun. Really isn't worth it here. Yeah, let's clear this. 14 damage. All right. Big heal on Psycho Orc. That's a big heal. Excellent. More death lashing. All right. I'm more worried about Richmond than I am Psycho Orc currently. All right, get out of here. 54 damage. I think that even tops Poggers. Excellent work, Richmond. Back on top of the board. Good man. Let's go for stun here. Maybe we can stun it and get a... Ah, nice, okay. We can get another heal off the occultist there. Let's try to not kill here. I want to see if we can get an occultist heal. For a Death Flash. Okay. Ah, darn it.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We can heal off the next fight, so we're gonna keep moving ahead here. Once again, we are met with a choice of 2 directions to go. And we're gonna head down once again. Now remember, I mentioned those double cultist situations. Wow. We're gonna have another one of them right here. Priest, Brawler, double cultists. The goal here is to not kill the cultists, which, well, that guy just duped himself. Alright, the finger on our cult. Oh, wow, alright. That was bad. That's not good at all. He's gonna be on death's door if we don't deal with that. Well, this is really bad. Good thing we can heal off this fight. Wow, that was bad. Alright. Let's see. This would not remove the guard, so I think it's best to heal yourself for 8 damage. Alright, we're gonna take that bandage again. We want to get this guard broken here, so these cultists, these 2 cultists survive, so we can deal with the other 2. The priest is the much bigger threat here than the brawler, so sadly we cannot hit from this position. Nice work, Kang. Okay, priest is dead. Good. No bad bleeds currently on the field. Now they're guarding each other. This is great. All right. We need to do some physical healing and some stress healing though. 4 crit. I mean that's not great, but it's something I guess. Some stress heal.
Destroyed.
More stress healing. All right, let's fully heal here. It's maybe the only chance we get to do this in this dungeon. So.
A momentary abatement.
No reinforcements will arrive as long as we keep these cultists alive. The issue I'm worried about is Kang, because he does not have an attack that allows him to not hurt them. Nice. So we're kind of on a clock here because of Kang. He has this basic attack first.
Devastating blow.
Of course, crit, but I can only use that once. Nice. Healed yourself. Cool. Psycho Orc reducing the stress. Alright. Great.
The ground quakes.
Kang, you crit too much. It's the problem. Now we're not. Now our clocks run out. Cultist, man, we need you.
A momentary abatement.
Where are you, man? You gotta heal yourself. Nice. Alright. No heal, no bleed, please. Excellent. Okay. So now it's just like, oh, great. Alright. Well, that's something. I'll take 3. Maybe we can... Maybe this won't kill. Alright. Can our cultist act again before... Is that the deal? Excellent. Full health. Alright. Let's, that stress down. Oh, okay, I did spend too long. Alright, we need to get out of here. Fair enough, that was pretty good. You know, we have relatively low
As
stress.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay. This is where things get nasty. This next fight's really, really bad. And we're probably gonna have to camp after it, I think. Yeah, this is gonna get bad, folks. Alright. So we have an option of 2 paths again. We can go to this middle. The middle actually contains a chest for an ancestor's thingamajiggy, but I don't really care for it. I don't think it's very important. I mean, it's more gold, but it's not worth risking our lives, which is what happens when you go to the middle. So, well, I mean, it would allow us to avoid... Huh, actually. We're going for it. Because we get... Yep, we're going for it. We're going to avoid this fight down here, because this fight down here is really bad, so... This is going to be 1 Rapturous Cultist, which is great, because we're going to have to deal with... Let's see what else. Yep. Alright. Fate's Reveal. We dodged it. I'll take it. The finger. We're going to dodge this? No. Come on, don't bleed, Psycho Orc. Got that bleed resist. Nice. Alright. Who do we hate? I hate you. That's for certain. Get out of there. Alright. You gotta go. Can't have the stress going everywhere. Flush wall, alright. We'll deal with that later. Right with the new god, alright. Okay.
The will to fight. Forward.
Our cultist is gonna have to heal that. Come on, big heal. Oh, that's a fantastic heal. Well done, my man. Awesome, Psycho Orc. Alright, there goes the witch. Alright, we still got a bad heal on that, but it's okay. Alright, we got a... Yeah, something going on. I don't want to kill you, so let's hit this for now. This should stun you. It does. Okay, we need to get rid of the priest. The priest is going to act soon, and it's going to hurt. Please mark him. Alright. Time for new god. We'll take it. Or bleed. Oh, that's an 8. That's a 12-point bleed. Okay. Death flash. Alright. That's not too bad. It's 12 points. It's a 48-point bleed on Psycho Orc if that fully resolves. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, we should probably... Yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. That's annoying that he lives. That's the wrong... Ah, I screwed up and fired the wrong shot. Oh, this is bad. Alright, yep. The priest should be dead. Let's see how bad of a punish I get for this. Oh, game, I messed up. Alright. Can the pull kill him? Unlikely. Unlikely. How long is he marked for? 2 rounds? Okay, let's heal. Oh, no. The new god, okay. 7 damage, probably gonna bleed again, yep. My bleed resistance is apparently meaningless. Alright. Death, okay, good. I'm glad it's Death Flash and not the finger. I think we camp here. Maybe. Don't be, okay, good. It's the healing one with the shield. Good, 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 good. Big heal. Big boy heal. Alright, very good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Just get me out of here. I'll take one more tick of bleeding damage, though. Yeah, we'll take that tick right now instead of later. Alright, good. Get him out of here. Alright. Well,
Be
free
wary.
stuff.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Signet ring, huh? Alright, I'll take it. Okay. So now we get more options for hallways. Gotta take a brief drink of water here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna hold our camp until this room over here on the right, and we're actually gonna head up, because there is a double Rapturous fight up here, which means we get to fully heal Psycho Orc if this goes well. Let's hope it goes well. Alright. Yes, here they are. So, Brawler, Priest, and Double Healer, which means we can do some stress healing and some health healing as well. Ah, oh, Flesh Wall. Darn it. Alright. Maybe we can get a stunner to go first. You're not a stunner. Alright. Go with the Brawler first, I guess. The finger on... Oh, okay. This is bad. This is bad. Don't bleed, don't bleed, don't bleed. Yes, okay. Good, you're resistant. You can bleed Psycho Orc all you want. It's not Richmond, because we can't take it. Alright. Back row, huh? I want to mark him, but at the same time, what's the risk of death here in Psycho Orc? It's pretty high. Same with Richmond. We gotta heal him. 10 damage, not great. Kill or wound? Kill, I think. Yeah.
Impressive.
Alright, no Brawler. That's good. Priest fingering Psycho Orc could be bad. I have to avoid that happening. What's the stun chance? Decently high. We can land. Let's try it. Let's go for it. Nice. We stunned him. Okay. Excellent. Big heal on Psycho Orc. That's something. Alright, we'll take it. Flesh Wall, God, it's the shield. Darn it. Okay. At least we got Psycho Orc stun, which is the bad stun, so that's the wasted. Good. Good, flesh to flesh, not Flesh Wall. Finally have the occult, whatever. No occultist here. Just kill this thing. Kill this cultist priest. Death Flash, good. I much prefer to see that. .28 heal on Psycho Orc. Very good. Priest lives. Not for long. Excellent. Alright. Now we're on a time clock because of this, but we should be able to get some stress healing done here. And some physical healing. Okay, bleed sucks, but fair enough. Yeah, heal each other. It's good. Okay. That's stress from getting too high. That's fine, you're not gonna get a bandage. Alright, attack the corpse. Take damage, could be better. Recover off these dweebs, that's the plan. Now there's no more corpses though, and Kang's gonna get trigger happy over there. Actually, can he? I believe he can pass. Let's try that. Chance of killing, almost impossible without crit. Impossible without crit. Let's do it. Okay. Nice, and they healed each other. Very good. 7 points. That should put Richmond close to topped off. Yep. It does. Oh. Huh. We do take the stress of not killing them then. Well, that's not good. I thought we could... I think my information is outdated. Alright, well, let's get rid of these guys before reinforcements show up. That's actually really bad. We could lose. They need to die now. Like, oh, this is terrible. I'm a bit worried. Alright, good. Thank goodness. Whew.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So we gotta continue on down our little hallway jaunt here into this room, which should be empty. Next we get a scouting ping, and we are going to head back. Yeah, we'll head back. Use less torchlight. And the question is, do we camp in this room or do we camp in the next room? That's what it comes down to, really. I think we can take the next fight, and then we camp in that room. Got some food. We have no hunger pings yet, so we're doing okay there. Health is alright. I think we're good. Who has low bleed resist? You two. Let's have you. Let's take holy water and holy water for you guys. To get that bleed resist we need. Alright, we'll save the rest. Alright, hopefully we don't get bled as much with that holy water in use. Malignant growth, new enemy, okay. Flesh wall, flesh wall on you, okay, that's better than flesh wall on the witch, I guess. Alright, you're getting marked. You're going down. Alright, yeah, get out of here. Ah, I was so hoping that would crit. Alright. Oh, we're still gonna get her though. Nice. No stress from you. Stress be gone. Maul the flesh. Okay. 9 damage. That's pretty gross. No bleed though. Death flash. Good. I like it. Prefer it over the finger any day of the week. Does build some stress though. All right. So you're guarded. So let's break that guard. And let's go to you. 13 damage. I'd like to see more out of you, Kang. Alright, mark this thing. Hey, dodge the mark. It's pretty unlikely that would happen. Okay, well, that's bad. We could stun it. Let's go for a stun, maybe. Yep. Alright, take it. This thing, maul the flesh. Dodged it. Okay. That's gross. We're gonna deal with you last. Well, actually I have no other option. Never mind. We're stunning you right now. Nice. Alright. 30 damage crit. There we go. See? Think about Kang, man. He just can't exist without doing more damage than everybody else. Except for Richmond, who's his actual opponent here. It's crazy. You insult the guy and then boom, here comes a crit. Alright. Doing pretty good on health here. Yeah, we can definitely camp here. Alright. Get out of here. Be gone with you. We're gonna camp anyway, so get over here. He's marked, so we could get a crit out of Richmond. No crit. Alright. We are going to camp and we are going to do a full heal, so. Here we go. We should have one more path to go here. Yes. Long pathway again into our final room, our final destination. We have 2 fights to get there, so let's camp and do a full feast.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay. So. Boy, I don't remember if nighttime ambush is a thing here. That would suck if it was and we died to it. So, I think we're gonna not have that happen. Yeah, let's do it. It's probably a waste, but let's do it anyway. Bandit sense, no nighttime ambush. Alright, clean guns is pretty good. Planned takedown will help here. I don't really need zealous. Well, zealous speech would be great to. Yeah, I probably should do zealous speech, and then I think this is how we do it. Alright, zealous speech, keep the stress down. Nice, and then this is how we do it. Buff your own accuracy and crit. Alright, that was probably pretty bad, and I wish we didn't have to use Kang's thing there, but now there's no ambush is gonna happen. So here we go, final route. We got an annoying fight here somewhere in this bridge. I don't know where, so let's keep our torchlight high. Ah, here it is. Double witch and a priest. It's only 3 people, but it's pretty bad. Boy. Dang it. Dodge the mark. Why does this keep happening? Well, I guess you don't need to dodge the mark if you're human. Richmond will deal with you. Fate's reveal. Psycho work is stressed. That's okay. Oh, and Mark. Oh, Karate Mark too. This could be finger time. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, death flash. Phew.
Death waits for the slightest
okay.
lapse in concentration.
Okay. Kill you or go for this. Go for this. Yeah, crit. It's done. Now our judged indeed. Alright. Can we kill you? Yeah. Mark this time. No, crit. I like that. I like the crits. I'm a fan of these crits. I'm a fan of that crit too. Oh yeah.
The blood quickens.
Get out of here. Wait, more damage against stunned? Yes, please. Alright.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Here we are at the very precipice of the very cusp of the battle. Facing off against the shuffling horror. That's why we came here. So let's do it. Max torchlight. And everybody's going to take a holy water. Nice, we have more in case the battle continues. And let's go for food. Okay, everyone but Psych Work is full health. And we still have 3 bandages left. This boss can inflict some serious... Oh wait, what's this? Bleed resist? Get rid of that. Can inflict some bleeds, so I want to avoid that. Here we go. We're all in position. Oh, forgot. Cantrips. Okay, so we want more damage against stunned. Let's see. Do we want the shuffle here? I think we do. Boss isn't going to be stunned that often, so let's switch to cantrips for the bleed. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to do Kang. Rip. Here we are. Shuffling horror. Dang it. Forgot to do Kang. Okay, so, if you guys remember, when we fought the Swine King, I don't know how long ago that was, I made a remark about not killing Wilbur. Same thing here. The problem is, the guy we can't kill is the priest. If we kill the priest, this guy's going to continue to spawn malignant growths forever, and it's going to be bad. So we can't actually kill the priest, which is extremely bad. It's also bad that Kang went first. But it doesn't mean he gets to use his tracking shot, so I'll take it. Alright. Mark this guy. Hopefully we can kill him before the priest does too much damage. Ow. Please resist this. I have like 150% resist. Alright, great. He's marked. You know what that means, lads. Well, I was hoping for more damage than that. Lacerate, okay. Good damage. Bleed chance, not gonna happen today. Yeah, this thing isn't gonna get stunned. It's not stunnable. Undulations. I'll dodge it actually. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay. Damage. And if this mark still persists, it does. We do much more damage because of the that. Do we need to heal? I don't think we do. I think we're gonna reapply the mark and hope Richmond gets to do some big damage here. Come on, Richmond, this is it. It's your time to shine, my boy. Take him out. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent. Shuffling horror, about half health. Lacerate, alright. Please no bleeds. Nice. Liking that holy water death lash. Great. A finger. Alright, we are losing health now, but we're doing okay. Stress is not a problem except for Psycho Work. We're just trying to Holy Lance up here. Well, wait, do we want a Holy Lance here? Yeah. 11 damage. This puts Richmond in a bad spot, that's why. Yes, let's move Richmond around, please. Cool, I'm okay with this. Very okay with this. Keep that mark on him. Death Lash, okay. Nice. Alright, big bonus damage against marked. 19, there we go. Shuffling Horror's losing health fast. Lacerate should resist bleed. Nope. That doesn't happen. Okay. Time for bandages. Psycho Work being somewhat useful back there. Undulations, alright. I'm once again okay with this. Shuffling Horror almost down. Chance to kill it with, no, we should... Yeah, actually, we should try to kill it before we lose anybody else. Bleed? No bleed. Okay, let's get at it. Let's wipe this thing out.
The bigger the beast.
Before we try to heal out this fight. Excellent. There goes the Shuffling Horror. Let's go deal with this dude. Yep. I don't want to lose our occultist, man. We came too far.
Fear.
Yeah, I'll heal you with stress afterwards. Anything to keep this man alive. Alright. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, it would be better if he, did one more damage, but that's okay. Excellent. We're done here. Free scroll.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright. There is no other options in this dungeon. I'm going to fix the layout of our party. I'm very impressed, lads. Well done. That Shuffling Horror stood no chance. We've smashed our way through Darkest Dungeon 1 and proved that we are indeed the Flame. We lost no people, and Psycho Work took some stress damage, but Richmond and Kang were able to come in clutch with that high DPS. I believe Richmond holds the record now, 54 damage on a crit, the highest we've seen in the entire playthrough. You did pretty well, lads. Well, let's celebrate our victory. Alright. Did pick us? I forgot we picked up quirks from this. Halomania, okay, so that's fine. Fear of Mankind is bad, okay. Would Unholy Slayer replace Resilient? I'm okay with that. And Nervous is horrible, we need to fix that now. Okay. We've done it. We've smashed our way into the dungeon.
You have merely glimpsed the edge of the abyss. but it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation. Now, like me, you will begin to see things as they truly are.
Alright, the blood moon has risen. We have awoken the ancient evil beneath the darkest dungeon. And now it's pretty unhappy. But the game still plays the same, so it is okay. Unequip all trinkets, swap by rotation. Now we have our 3 Talisman of the Flames, which I'll be talking about in a future episode. But, if I can remember correctly, I saw that Psycho Orc picked up Nervous. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's a hard nope, my man. What else are we getting rid of? Fear of Mankind is pretty bad. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Kang's fine. Island Mania isn't a problem. All these manias are fine. Okay, let's disembark. And we are all set. Next Darkest Dungeon mission, whatever we attempt it, it's called Lighting the Way. The creature's gestation must be interrupted. Overwhelm the defending force and illuminate the beacons. Force the thing to reveal itself prematurely. Yeah, the next mission gets even more ridiculous, and is debatably the hardest mission in the whole game. I would say DD2 is the hardest, for those who know what I'm talking about. But we got more stuff, more things to potentially sell. The scroll seems pretty good if I had a jester. Too bad Adamus got rickrolled in the cove. But maybe we'll pick up another one at some point. Anyway, I'm very happy that went well, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of The Darkest Dungeon.